a very good morning and welcome to yet another exciting edition of the program Morning Live. And of course, it's a Tuesday, being the seventh day in the month of May 2024. Oh, what a great day, you ask me. My name is Ono Mentana.
Yes, I am Ifi Usita Onuma. Already, I always say I'm Ifi double O.
Okay, no, 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 no,
Yes,
that's a trademark
that's
name.
my trademark already.
If
Yes,
you double O or
yeah,
Sita
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
Niwa.
So how you doing?
Well, I'm good.
I like your color, like coat of many colors.
Yes, that my mother made for me.
But I'm sure your mother didn't make this for you.
No, I made it.
You don't need to stop. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and thank God it's Tuesday. We thank God for every day, not just Tuesday. And today is not an exception. It's a Friday. It's rained cat and rat, literally cat and rat, yesterday, and I kind of enjoy it because prior to that rain, I was on my eat period because the heat was so. I mean, the weather was so hot, and I couldn't sleep comfortably. But then the rain started. That was early this morning. And after all that, I struggled through the night, and then I woke up this morning to see the rain, and it was so beautiful. The only disadvantage is that we do not have this coat. Everything is very slippery. But trust me, I love this weather other than what we have in the past. That's but the reason they rain because almost we did. a T before the S.
T is silent.
And so, but they didn't know. So they always say,
Yeah, okay. We got there.
what happened?
What is the problem? Execution of the top night television program, Morning Ride. And the
Yes.
EP is in the house as usual. EP double O.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Okay.
Thank God it's season as always. So, a lot of things trending actually, and one of them is the coastal road that's being constructed, the project from Lagos to Calabar, from Calabar to Lagos, and people are excited for it. But it came with mixed reactions, especially after finding out that our president, one of his sons,
See?
she is a part of, or maybe some are saying that he's the one that is going to be in charge of that contract, or amongst the people who are going to
Yeah.
execute that contract.
She is on the board of Chaguri.
Yeah,
Do you understand? And
Yeah.
she has been on the board for more than 6 years.
before the father, I mean,
You
before
understand?
he assumed office.
Before he assumed office.
Yes,
That is on the one side.
yeah.
Then on the other side, it is also possible that, because of the long-standing relationship,
Because I'm wondering.
even the man who is even speaking against it, when he was vice president, he was also in charge of, sales of government property, right? And he had an affiliation with Intel, one of the organizations that bought most of the company. So why we crying foul? You understand? So before you point a finger at somebody, you should be sure that the remaining finger are not pointed at you. And because Nigeria as we know it, I must favor my person first
Right.
before I begin to look at that side.
Yeah, so I don't have an issue with you favoring your person, making sure that your family, your friends, they come first. But where I have a problem is the person you're trying to favor, is he or she merit or capable of delivering in whatever position you want to fix that person, or just because, oh, this is my son, this is my friend. It is no longer round peg in round hole.
No, you see, Shagori.
I'm not saying that they are not competent. I'm just saying for a fact that, I mean, if he is competent, if he can deliver on the job, why not? Regardless, the company the high tech, the Sheyi, the people fingered inside all of this.
If they cannot deliver, they can't deliver.
Exactly.
That's magnanimous
Project.
project.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a project that cuts across 8 coastal states.
Yeah.
You understand? States that are within the coastal line. And for you to have a magnanimous project of that magnitude, you must be close to a Julius Berger, if not a Julius Berger. You know, and Chakori, they are known to be good, especially when it comes to road construction. They've done some roads that are known and are still standing the test of time. So that's, to me, it's just a smoke screen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, looking forward to that. They said that project is going to take will be 8 years. Could be more. So let's see what we have. I mean, it's going to be it's a welcome development. 8 years.
It's going to be a gradual, gradual process.
Right.
You know, work will be done gradually. It's not an easy job.
It's not.
To connect 8 states.
It's not. I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But then another sad part of this project is the fact that buildings are being demolished.
And then we compensate.
Is it commiserate?
Of course, government will not do anything without. There's a major guy on that place that has an amusement park.
Yeah, it's landmark.
Landmark. You understand?
Yeah.
And for landmark to property to be destroyed, you know what that means?
No, what if you have the person, the owner of that building, built on a government land, or when they say I don't know what they call it, I've forgotten now. Maybe they gazetted that area and say this you should not buy, this is not to be sold, this, and then you bought it. You don't have a CFO, you don't have documents. You're not going to be compensated. I don't think so.
No, even if you are not going to be compensated to the fullest, you know, but for the structure that you go and you will give some level of a win-win.
Right.
Yeah, where they will be some kind of thing. So you win some, and lose some.
Okay.
So I think that's a good thing.
Okay. Oh well, it's not going to be easy for some of them, but I also knew that government gave them ultimatum, they gave them notices, and they gave them years actually to vacate. But I know it's not easy, and because it's government thing, next government will come and say I'm going to do this, they vacate, and the next 10 years they have not. But I mean the lesson here is that once you are given a notice, just know. Even if the present administration didn't act on it, the next may, just may act on it. So just be prepared. I mean, it's a point. I mean, it's a pointer. It's a lesson, a hard one for us to know that yes, one government is a continuum. If they don't do it this year, they might likely do it next year. So I mean, let's embrace the project, and like you said, I just hope, and I want to believe that the people whose houses have been demolished will be compensated.
Adequately.
In full.
Adequately.
Yeah, adequately.
Adequately. Because government should not just come and destroy your property without commensurating it with something, you know, because it's the use of the general populace.
Right.
It's not solely for a particular sect. And there's going to be revenue that will be generated from that spot. You know, because a lot will be going on that
Toll
plan.
gates.
Yes,
There will be toll gates for each state.
Yes, toll gates for each state. And that is creating wealth and also jobs.
Right.
You know, there's some other businesses like filling stations, supermarkets will also be on that corridor. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's also part of developing your nation. That's all I mean.
positive change. That's what we need in Nigeria at this time. Because I mean, I was talking to myself on my way to the office this morning, and I remember a particular soap that I used to buy. Right? I bought when I started buying that soap, I started buying it at 350, then 400, okay, 500, okay, you can manage, 600, 700. Now, guess what? It is now sold for 2,200 naira. And these are many, in fact, if you start to count things that are exorbitantly, outrageously expensive now, you can't even, you won't exhaust it in a day. And things that have dropped in quality, like the quality and quantity. But they are expensive, but the quality has dropped, the quantity has also dropped. I mean, we have standard organization in Nigeria, we have others bodies to make sure, agencies to make sure that things are coming back to normal. But we're still where we are at the moment. And so,
We'll come out of it.
yeah, so you're telling me I don't need Mr. I need Mr. President. You should talk to us. It's been a while. We need to get good news.
All right, that's correct. All right, we'll take a break now, and I'll come back with looking at issues as they unfold on morning life in this station. Stay with us. Right?
Mr. Monday Whisker. He is the president like this. Good morning, Monday.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Is it Monday or Whisker? Which one?
Whisker Monday.
Your first name?
It's Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
Okay. So today is Tuesday. Anyway. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
We're talking about, before we came on live, we're talking behind the scene, and you are the national president of Nadestu.
Yes.
And I'm wondering why national. So there's this argument, and then you cleared me by saying that you are literally in control of all.
It's from Delta State.
Yes, from Delta State. And then he's schooling in Anambra, for instance,
Yeah.
or in Abuja,
Yeah.
or in US.
Yes.
You are still in charge.
Yeah.
Like, is it optional to be a member?
In as far as you are from Delta State, you are a member automatically.
So you can control them. Right?
Not okay. Not. It's not actually control. Our aim as an association is to advocate for the interests and the welfare of our students. So, any of our students from Delta State origin, schooling anywhere in the country, is having challenge, can reach out to us that, please, this is what I'm passing through. They can come in case of police harassment, in case of extortion in school, oppression, they can reach out to us and we come in. So our major objective as Nadestu is to advocate and protect the interests of all Delta State students. Yeah.
So I was wondering, when you came in, I was looking for, when you told me about your portfolio, I was not looking around for bouncers and...
No, we are students.
But that's enlightenment. So tell me, how does it feel being the Nadestu president, the journey so far?
Well, it's not easy. Honestly speaking, it's not easy because most times you don't really have your full control of yourself, in the sense that, like today, I woke up this morning, I think around 5 a.m. So I say my prayers, and immediately I remember that I'm supposed to be here by 8. Sometimes I might just... No, I'm in Asaba. So sometimes I have other things, but I will just receive a call of student having an issue or one thing I need to attend to. Immediately I have to leave for it. So it's not easy, but I see it as a means to serve. It's a call to service. So it's not easy, but we thank God and we are focusing on our objective, majorly to protect our students passing through harassment or any form of oppression. It is our duty, and that's our core mandate, and that is what we are doing.
Okay, so talk to us about some of the challenges you encounter, especially with your academics, because you're still a student.
Okay, good. One thing about life or being a student is you understanding what works best for you. You understand? Like some students, they don't know how to read in the night. They just want to read at the daytime. Some students, they prefer it in the night. Some students, they just want to attend lecture, and just from the lecture they are good to go. Some, they prefer after lecture they'll go back to the textbook and all that. So I myself, I have my own pattern that works for me. Like I said earlier just now, I woke up this morning by 5. Say my prayer, look at some things I need to do for today, look at my my lecture I'm having today or during the week, just so I know how it works best for me, and that is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So earlier you mentioned about you're in charge, with the student welfare. Anybody can call you, or I can call you because I can decide to go back to school today.
Okay.
Right, or tomorrow. And then I call up Whisker on Monday and I say, I don't have school fees.
Okay, severally we have had cases like this where students come in and say, I don't have school fees. The first thing we do is to verify to be sure that you're a student and you are having a good CGPA, not that you will come in and help to pay school fees and you're not doing very well in school. So when we verify this, we come up with a memo in our group chat to tell our students and stakeholders, some past student leaders, that this particular student is having this issue of school fees. We have verified as truly is a student and is passing through this difficulty. Then we raise funds for the person. Yeah.
How do you raise the fund?
That's like I said in the memo. We explain in details that this person is a student and is passing through this issue, would call on all our students and our stakeholders to support us. Then we'll drop the person's account number as well to do that.
Do you not have a prayer set aside for that project, like a purse?
Not, no, no, we don't have a
Not
post.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about bursary. So that
Okay.
brings me to bursary.
Yes.
Because bursary awards, when I was in school, I kind of enjoyed that. But I did, because I feel like if you're not connected, you don't know who know man, you don't know who know this person. If I don't know you as an ADESI president, I might not be able to access or have that information that, oh, Delta State is paying bursary, is paying money to her students, you know. So I participated, or I enjoyed that like just once before I left school. So how does it work now? Do you need to know anybody for you to be enlisted and enjoy Delta State bursary, or what are the criteria?
Okay. Not at all. You don't need to know anybody for you to benefit from the bursary. All you need to do is once the registration starts, you go online and register. First, you must be a detan. 2, you must have a required CGPA of 2.5 and above. Yes, there's a CGPA for it. And again, you must be from 200 level to 400 level in university. But if in Polytechnic, ND2 and HND2, the purpose for that is because if you are in 100 level, that I don't think you'll be having a CGPA because you are just entering school. And government cannot afford paying bursary to a student who they are not sure of if is ready for school. So that's the reason why you have to be in 200 level. You must be having a CGPA 2.5 and above to show that, okay, because it's student support scheme to support students. Well, this government don't want to support students who are not serious with their studies. So that's the CGPA. So once you meet these criteria, you register. It's very simple. After the registration, the Delta State Bursary and Scholarship Board compile the list of all students that register per school. I think currently, it's about 194 schools that registered, students from these schools that registered. Now, they send back this list to the school, the Dean of Student Affairs, for them to verify if truly these persons are students and the CGPA they feed in during the registration process is true. You understand? So once they verify, they now send that list back to the Delta State Bursary and Scholarship Board. Then they process the payment. So you don't need to know anybody for you to get your payment. Once you are qualified, the school verify you. But if your school did not verify you, there's no way the board can pay you. And another challenge the board have, or we have, is that some students who are not qualified, they'll end up going to register and start saying, I've not been paid, I've not been paid. Some students who are not even having the required CGPA, they'll just go there and fee CGPA thinking, yes. So it's not making it difficult for us and the board, especially the board, to handle these issues. Because currently now, they are done with the payment. By the special grace of God, the governor approved the payment for 30,116 students, and this 19,500 naira. Yes, for all students, 500 naira. Though we are, why we appreciate the state government for attending to the payment of the bursary, though the payment that we just conclude now is 2023 payments that was supposed to be paid in 2023.
So, sorry, how long does it take? Like in a year, in a school year, how are you people enjoying or benefiting? Is it quarterly?
It's yearly.
Just once in a year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And also, is it because you're saying Nadesu, Delta State students? So if I'm schooling in Anambra, can I?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said 194 schools register. Even private universities, Polytechnic, College of Education, anywhere in the country.
How would they find out? How would they know that I'm actually a Nigerian student? Like
A Delta.
Delta.
While you're registering, you fee your state of origin, local government of origin, and the school also verify that. That is why the board send the list of all the students that register back to the school, for the school to verify, to say, okay, fine, this person is a Deltan, this person is from this local government, this person has a CGPA, this person is not our student, and all that. Yeah. So.
So now talking about modifying, trying to increase because of course, our present
Yes, yes.
economic challenges that we're experiencing. Do you see the state government increasing, increasing the fee from say 19,000 to 30? Is it possible?
Yes, it's very, very possible. Though we had a meeting with the Commissioner of Higher Education, and we made this note to him concerning the current economic condition of the country. Things are very, very expensive. Before I came in now, you're talking about how things are very expensive, the quality and quantity of things are reducing, and the price are still going up. So we explained this to him that 19.5 is no longer serving the main purpose of the budget, because the main purpose is to support students who are in school. So 19.5 is not doing the job anymore. So
So what if they decide to do 50, but then you must have CGP of three.
it's perfect. I think we want that
Wouldn't be that three. What is it?
3.0.
3.0.
Yes, yes. It will even encourage academic excellence among our students. So yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
All right, let's talk about Delta State student work-life
Bob,
approaches summit.
sorry, please.
Yes.
Before then, I want to appreciate the state governor for the payment of the bursary. As Right Honorable Sheriff Borowori, on behalf of all Delta State students, we would like to say thank you so much, Your Excellency, for listening to our plea. Because as at last year, we are supposed to receive our budget for 2023, but the transition in government, and it was supposed to be paid by the previous administration, but we had to reach out to him severally. Your Excellency, please, and he promised that he's going to continue all ongoing projects and programs of the previous administration, and of which he kept to that promise. So we want to say thank you, Your Excellency, for that.
And we also promise more. So
Yes, promise more. So we're expecting more and more increments.
19 to be 50.
Yes, yes, and even 100.
Our own share. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the Delta State Student Work-Life Approaches Summit, the moral agenda in the student community. What does this mean?
Okay, this summit, there's an aim behind the summit, and the aim is to actually provide our students with the required knowledge, skills, and resources for them to prepare themselves for life after school. Because as an association, we discovered that one reason why we have high level of unemployment in the country today is as a result of students who fail to prepare themselves for life after school. Some students thinks that immediately after school they'll just get a job. It's not working like that again. That is why, as an association, we have our own role to play to curb unemployment in the country. So that is why we are coming up with a summit to prepare our students for life after school. We are going to be having resource persons who is going to talk about this set topic, and also resource persons who is going to talk about digital and tech skills, because the purpose for that is to see how our students can get remote job even while in school, or mastering those skills, so immediately after school they can easily navigate their way into the labor market. Also, in that summit, we are going to be giving an award and cash prize to the first 5 best graduating students of Delta State. The purpose is to encourage academic excellence, and also we discovered that some of our students are into little business to support themselves while in school, because some of them who are from not coming from a privileged background, they are finding it difficult for them to take care of themselves in school, and they are doing little business. So those students we want to see, we are going to do a business pitch for them to talk about their business and how any support can help them to grow their business. So we are going to be giving out little cash to them as well. Yeah.
So is this a partnership with the state government, or just doing this as an association?
We are doing it as an association to domesticate the more agenda of His Excellency the Governor in the student community. Because if you look at the more agenda, which is meaningful development, opportunities for all, realistic reform, and enhancing peace and security. If you look at it, we discover that as an association, this agenda, we believe in the agenda, and is in line with like our own objective for our students, and also my own agenda, which is to create and to build a NADESTO like never before. And this summit, I think, is the first of its kind since the existence of NADESTO, to organize a summit to prepare our students for life after school. We discovered that if we can do something like this over time, it will help reduce unemployment in the state and in the country. And His Excellency have the plans to employ our youths and to engage them meaningfully. You understand? So we have our own part to play as student leaders. So by doing this, it will help to domesticate this more agenda in the student community.
Okay, so this event is it open to all students, both those in diaspora? You have a platform where they can also participate in?
Yes, we are going to make it live.
Okay, you're
Yes.
going to do like a Zoom where people can connect?
Yes.
And is it free?
Yes, it's free. Yes, it's free. 100% free. Yeah.
So what if you have, you have numbers? Is there a number you're looking at? Or everybody's an all-comers affair?
Yeah, majorly, our major target is to graduating students, but students who are in other levels who feel they want to come, they are free to come.
So
Yeah.
how long would this training take?
Okay, it's a 1 day training, and we are going to do a follow-up. Yeah,
Sit and test skill?
yeah, that very day, yeah, we are going to be having the resource person to talk about majorly on the digital skills, and after which they are going to a platform where all students who attended that summit will be there for a follow-up, because what we are doing, we want to be scientific in nature, in the sense that we don't just do a summit and just that's all. We are going to follow the students up over time, just to appraise our success for the summit and how far they are going in, because the resource persons we are bringing in, we have talked to them that over time they are going to be engaging the students in that WhatsApp group chat. While they are learning these skills, when they are having challenges, they can easily reach out and say, this is what I'm passing through, and they help them sort it out.
Wow, that's a beautiful one. Kudos to Nadesu.
Thank you.
I'd like you to mention some of those that you're working with, maybe in collaboration. Apart from Delta State government, because I'm seeing our
Yes,
governor's
yes.
picture boldly painted here. But I believe that you have people who are sponsoring this project as well. It's just Nadesu affair.
No, not just Nadesto. We have, like for example, we have the Enric Empire Garden company. Is a real estate company who we have reached out to for partnership, and they have also sent their support to us for us to organize the summit. Again, we have the Correct Logistics company.
It's okay. Off your mind. Because you are now entering into another marketing level.
Oh, you asked me for that.
Yeah, but good to know. I thought that it was just, Delta State government, maybe ministry or any
Yeah.
other person. So, the dates again, and then the venue. And
It's on the 21st of June at Delta State University, Abraka,
okay.
by 11 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the criteria alone is that one of the criteria is that it's going to be basically for graduating students.
Yes.
For those who also have
Interest in come.
interest
Yeah, can
to
come.
show up, they can show up. And then how are you hoping to sustain this? What's the sustainability
Of the summit.
of this summit? Yeah.
Like-
is it going to be one-off or something you plan doing till you leave office and then bequeath it to
Yeah.
who is going to succeed you?
Okay, this particular summit is something that we are going to do for a long term, because we want to see how we can do it over time. So the effects will go round among our students, a large number of them. Because after this summit, if we do another one, the success of this summit will make students feel like, this thing is really helping, and it will make the state government feel that, this thing is really helping our students. And the state government can even come in full in terms of sponsoring, supporting, and even make it a major part of the state government policy and their programs to be organizing summit like this to prepare our students for life after school. So I think this will just be like the first edition, and after the success of this one, we are going to look towards the second edition.
Okay, this is the maiden edition.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Just before we wrap up, I need you to advise some students who are watching you now, and because what we are experiencing now is a far cry from what we had, especially in terms of academic excellence. We now see students trying to, especially the female folks, they are more interested in the wigs, the bone straight, the iPhones. The guys, on the other hand, are more interested in pressing.
Okay, my advice, I would say, as at yesterday, we had a meeting with the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, and he said something that if you're into um, um, cyber fraud, crimes, and all that, and all forms of social vices, internet fraud, and all these things will not last. Those things cannot sustain you because when you defraud someone, it is a crime. The federal government see it as a crime, and by the end of the day, you will be apprehended. So I will advise all our students to please shun all forms of social vices, all forms of crimes, and all that, and focus on your study. Because when you focus on your study, like for example, now this summit now, there are a lot of skills you can learn as a student, even while in school that can be helping sustain you. So even after school, there are a lot of skills you can learn. So all those things are shortcuts to success, and shortcuts to success is not something that we should encourage, and it's not something that students should be engaging themselves in. You see, delayed gratification is something that will help you over time. You have to be patient in life. So I want to urge our students to please be patient, focus on your study, learn a skill, and in no distance time, you are going to be a success story.
That's a big one. Well, in being patient, I want to go on a light something. They say that a patient don't no longer eats the fattest bone. Sometimes no bone to
It's
eat.
not about being patient.
I guess
You have
that's
to
why some of
you have
our
to be
youth are
patient
trying
and be
to
productive.
be productive.
Yes, not
And
just. I'm not
that's
saying
it.
you should be patient and go and sit down. If you sit down, I'm going to go beat you.
Exactly. So be productive, just like you did mention about balancing that school work, school life, having that school life balance.
Yes,
And whilst in school, you can also learn one or two skills
skills.
to help you. I can tell you for free that you see skills, tech skills
Yes.
is the new oil.
Yes, in your
Yes,
way.
because you can even work remotely.
Yes,
From here,
exactly.
and then you're doing things and cashing out. You can even do content creation
Yes.
with the skills that you've learned. So there's so many ways to kill a rat here, although we don't have any rats here. But then just learn a skill, just like the Nigerian president and advised us this morning. Thank you so much. We've been speaking with Comrade. I'll call it
Yes, comrade.
Comrade.
Yes, I wanted to correct that at first.
Whisker Monday, and he is the president Nadesu. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, that is a wrap on this segment. We'll take a quick break and